and welcome to the Christmas episode of Help I Sexted My Boss.
Hey!
Merry Christmas! Happy Christmas
Happy
Eve.
Christmas.
What's the difference between Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas?
Nothing, I just insisted.
I prefer Merry Christmas.
Well, you do you.
The podcast where we help you navigate the challenges of modern Christmas life, answering your 21st festive century questions and finding festive solutions to those everyday dilemmas, like how do you choose the first song to play on Christmas Day? How do you hide the fact you know who your Secret Santa is? We've got our Secret Santa coming up.
Yes.
And what should you do if you've accidentally sexted Father Christmas, but we're not your usual agony
Wow,
ants?
look at him.
We're not usually agony ants, are we? William Hanson, the
No.
UK's leading Christmas etiquette expert.
No, we're not Jordan North, my favourite Christmas Day radio presenter. I'm more season's greetings, you're more taco seasoning. That's from Jake. Or we could have had my alternative I came up with earlier. I'm more turkey with all the trimmings, you're more turkey twizzlers.
See, you need to get back to that.
What?
You did that a few years ago. That was good.
Did I?
Yeah. Didn't you?
Oh,
I think you
Okay,
did. You
well.
need to get back to that level.
all right. Well,
I'm joking.
yes, Ben, but hang on, Ben's got his hand up.
I've got one.
Oh,
I'm more Ebenezer, you're more Northern Geezer.
Very good.
well, you know how you're the producer. Why don't you actually put that in the script?
I've got a Christmas jumper on. It says, "Oh, all I want for Christmas is..."
Cock. Picky bits.
Picky bits. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, thank you to Emily at Limpet Store for
We've
sending that
gone
in.
all out in the studio today, so this is our big Christmas Eve show, right? And
Oh, it is. It's like being
like-
at Radio City Music Hall.
Oh, it's mad in here. So it's our special Christmas Eve episode. They've gone all out, all the production staff here.
The fake snow,
Oh, yeah. It's amazing. They've
the
put...
fairy lights, or as we call them in our house, lights.
It's like walking down Carnaby Street in London. It is. It's like being in an actual German market, isn't it? In
and
the studio.
the food on offer, wow.
Do you know what they've done, G&Divas?
Yeah.
They've literally plonked 6 mince pies in the middle of the table.
One of them's broken and it's still in the plastic
I've only
tray.
had one mince pie this year.
Do you want a mince pie now?
Do you want to play mince pie or mince pie?
Go on, Jordan.
Do we? Yeah?
Now, this
Okay.
is where Jordan's going to say one of those two options whilst covering his lips, and I have to guess which was correct.
So it's a game we played years ago on the podcast. Wasn't that long ago. Am I saying mince, as in polo mince that you put in your mouth, or am I saying mince, as in what you use for spaghetti bolognese? It's hours of fun.
It will kill literally seconds.
Play it in the car now if you're listening on a long journey. Pause us. Play mince. Pause us.
Well, don't pause us. Play it after you finish listening.
Right, I'll pick one up.
Okay.
Am I saying mince pie or mince pie? Are you ready?
Okay,
Here we go.
Can you do it in front of the mic?
Mince pie.
As in that.
No, I said mince.
Oh, what am I like?
Okay, you'll go.
Oh, okay.
I've not had a mince pie yet.
Mince pie.
You're saying it as in mince pie.
I'll be honest, I hadn't decided before I said it.
No, you have to.
That's the
'cause-
maverick
no,
I
'cause
am.
It's mince or mince.
It's the same word.
Cheers.
Well,
Cheers. my
you don't
mince
cheers with the mince pie, and you
Yeah.
definitely don't clink with the mince pie, but let's have some Amarula, which is a cream with marula spirit. Marula is a fruit in South Africa, I believe. Once a year, the South African marula tree bears fruit. The exotic scent draws elephants from miles around to come and get a taste. The marula fruit is then distilled and matured in aged French oak for 2 years before being blended with fresh cream.
And you said I'm going to like this more than Bailey's.
Are you lactose intolerant before I
I'm
do
not,
this?
no.
No. Good.
Oh, it looks like Bailey's.
I love this. This is my Christmas drink, although I always forget to get it in. So,
So it's Bailey's with rum instead of whiskey.
well, it's not Baileys. It's Amarula.
Amarula.
It's a more sophisticated drink.
Cheers. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Jordan.
Bloody hell, I'm from South Africa.
It's smoother.
Gives you a bit of an accent.
Oh, that's so nice. with
South
ice.
Africa. South Africa.
Does anyone else want to taste it?
That's
What do you think?
it's really nice.
Oh, that's like Christmas in a glass.
Oh, that's fantastic, that.
I'm not going to try this, but I'll try it over Christmas. Amarula with a touch of Dubonnet. Oh.
You are your mother's son.
What are you doing tomorrow for Christmas, Jordan?
Oh, I'm just spending it with family and loved ones. What about you?
Also, family and loved ones. We're going up to Yorkshire to Mikey's family.
Oh,
which
lovely.
will be nice. What have you asked Father Christmas for?
I want a signet ring
Oh, for God's sake.
for Christmas. But I'm sick of hinting at it, so...
How many people from Burnley asked for signet rings for Christmas?
Why? Are they posh?
The King wears one.
Yeah. So does the estate agents from Savills, but what does that mean? to
True,
me?
yeah. Okay, and are you having... which family crest are you having put on it?
I'm just going to get a Burnley badge or something.
Oh.
I actually don't know what I've not even thought.
Gold, silver, platinum?
I don't want anything for Christmas. I've got enough.
Oh.
I'm literally my nan. I'm like your nan, and I won't be here for the next one, so you enjoy it while you can.
Yeah, Granny spent about 10 years going, this is my last Christmas.
Yeah, that's so good to know.
Yeah.
My grandma used to say, yeah, I just say, thanks for 20 quid, Grandma. Give her a kiss. She goes, you're welcome. I'll give you more this year because I won't be here for the next one.
What's been some of your highlights of 2024? Because can we just say, and I'd like to be genuine here, it's been quite a year, certainly for me, definitely for you as well. And thank you to the G&Divas for all of their support. My highlight was the London Palladium, and indeed that entire tour.
Yeah, the tour would have
which
been
was
mine.
quite something. Well, excuse me. I mean, I know the tour was great, but I should also say I think your answer should be actually getting the Capital
I was
Breakfast show
just
job.
about to say
Okay, sorry.
starting at Capital Breakfast. It's been the most amazing year.
Yeah.
Couldn't have asked for.
Who could ask for
I couldn't
anything
ask.
more?
I thought we've been working hard, and I thought you'd take a dip in the figures and stuff, and might get a bit of stick, but it's really got me. Couldn't have gone better if I'd have wished or dreamed.
Oh.
Yeah, it's been great. A great team.
Other
as
than
well.
it perhaps being a drive show, so you didn't need to get up at 4:30.
No, I love being on in the morning. I don't struggle getting up, but it's hard getting up. But I love being on in the morning. As soon as that mic's open, the lights are on, I'm alive, baby. Woo! Welcome to Capital Breakfast. Yeah,
Gosh.
that's me every morning.
Okay, I don't tune in.
What else has been your highlight?
Well, I brought out Just Good Manners, of course.
Yeah.
I did one solitary show of solitary refinement. I enjoyed that one, and the rest pushed to next year. What else? Took Artemis to see Mary Poppins. That's one of my highlights of the year. Saw Mary Poppins again, having not seen it this year.
I had 3 perfect poos in a day.
Right.
No wipage is my record.
Oh, don't say that as I'm eating.
That's what a perfect poo is. It is. Don't clip this up on socials, but yeah.
Don't say it then!
Well, no, because I know what they like. It's fine for episode, but when it's on socials, that's when that's up there. I was like, what people call it a ghost poo, don't they? Like a felt tip. I was like,
Felt tip's the opposite.
yeah. Anyway, that'd be up there. Broke that record. For
It's not up there
2024.
anymore.
Trying to think what else. You should have asked me to think before, because I'll go on tonight. Like, oh, there was that as well.
So hang on.
Best TV show 2024.
Oh, I tell you what Mike and I are in the middle of watching, which potentially might be our best favourite TV show of 2024, Day of the Jackal.
Oh, it's meant to be fantastic.
Yes,
I've not
we're
started
only
yet.
halfway through.
Rivals
Very
would be
good.
up there for me. I've watched so much good telly.
I haven't watched that yet.
Oh, you'd love Rivals. It's about telly in the 80s. You'd love it.
I know.
Your mum and dad would like it as well, I think. Jilly Cooper. What else has been a highlight?
This mince
for us?
pie is actually quite a highlight of 2024.
Did you say mince or mince pie? The tour. Oh,
Will
of
you be
course,
what?
the birth of my niece,
Yes, Kira.
Yeah, that'd be up there. It's nice this just chatting, isn't it?
I mean, that is what a podcast is.
No, what like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I did enjoy this year? Which was very nice for 2 reasons. I enjoyed when we went away to those holiday cottages in April for a little sexted
That was
thing.
good.
And it was particularly nice because producer Ben was back with us.
Yeah.
Having been away for a while. That was very nice.
That was nice. What else have we done? I've
Are
been
you
away.
going away? You're going away again this year, aren't you?
Oh,
I've asked Father Christmas.
hear me out. I had the most beautiful holiday in August. I had the perfect 2 weeks.
Where
I've
did you
really
go?
reset.
Oh,
I just went-
Ibiza and
went to Ibiza
Spain.
and then to Spain. That was amazing. We're very lucky. What food have you really got into this year?
Well, I tried crab and I didn't like
You
it.
tried fish, didn't you?
Tried fish. Lobster. I've probably had more lobster this year than normal. Still don't love it.
I've got into, yeah.
Things of the food. Things.
Really into sourdough this year.
I mean, sourdough's been around for quite some time.
I'm really into it now.
Hmm.
Oh, and bagel thins.
Bagel thins? Is that just like a thin bagel?
Yeah.
Right.
Really into them this year.
I was interviewed the other day by Tom Parker Bowles for My Life in Food for the Mail on Sunday, and I realised I have a very dull palate.
Yeah,
what's your favourite food?
What is
I don't know.
What is
It's going to be a fascinating interview.
What is your favourite food?
I said Granny's rhubarb crumble, which I haven't had for a while, funnily enough.
Oh.
So, yeah. Oh, Death Row Meal, beef Wellington, obviously. Love that. And melon and parma ham, cantaloupe.
What's cantaloupe? All right, Stu. What's cantaloupe?
All right, who died and made you Delia Smith?
What's cantaloupe? Oh, you're
melon
joking.
and parma ham? Oh, it's lovely as a
melon and ham
Yes.
together.
Yeah, that's quite a standard.
Melon
I mean, I knew you grew up in the north, but
and ham.
yeah, parma ham.
Wrapped.
Not Billy Bear
I've
meat.
never
Not
heard of
wrapped.
that.
No, not wrapped.
You have melon
Yeah, you have like
and ham.
Imagine wedges of melon with lovely prosciutto
Is
or
he winding
parma
me up?
ham.
Melon and ham's
It's an
a thing.
Italian first course. It's delicious.
No, it's not. Melon and ham. Maham.
What?
Hellman. Hamlin. Why would you have melon and ham together?
I'm going to take you out for melon and ham and change your life.
I don't want melon and ham. I'll have ham and I'll have melon, but I won't have melon and ham together.
Melon and parma ham is literally one of my
never heard of it.
favourite
What's it
first
called?
courses. Just cantaloupe melon, because there are Gallia melons, cantaloupe
I've heard
melons.
of cantaloupe. I thought it was a place.
No, there's Catalonia.
Oh, I always cantaloupe. I thought it was like an anteater or something. An antelope. I'm thinking of, aren't I?
Yeah, you don't have antelope and melon.
Okay.
No.
Anyway, hey, what's on your Christmas list? What do you want?
A Dyson Wash G1.
What's one of them?
It's a very, very executive mop.
Dyson are doing mops now.
It's not a mop. It's a very exclusive floor cleaner.
Oh.
Which I've been told already. In fact, I know I'm getting it because
I'd love
my
one of
parents
them.
are getting it as a joint gift for Mikey and me. And when we had dinner with them at the start of December, and that's what we had agreed we would get. And I was taking a sip of my drink, and my mother went, "Do you want us just to have that sent to your house now so you have it before Christmas, or do you want to wait for it for after Christmas?" And of course, the correct answer to that would be, "I'd like it now, please." And Mikey went, "Oh no, we'll have it afterwards," just as I was drinking. I could have killed him.
Why didn't you say?
Well, because by the time I'd actually sort of swallowed and carried on, they'd moved on the conversation.
I just said no. I don't know. Anyway, are you going to be? Have you caught?
My floors are going to be. It's going to be like that Christmas I got the vacuum cleaner.
I want to. What's it called? A
A
Dyson.
Dyson Wash G1.
A Dyson Wash G1. Right. I'm going to try that. Are you going to watch Gavin and Stacey?
No,
Oh, come on. It's going to be great.
I don't think I didn't watch the last Christmas special they did. I just don't find it that funny.
Oh, it's brilliant. So good.
No, I'll probably watch the Christmas Keeping Appearances special.
What one was
I mean,
that?
they haven't done a new one. I should just hasten it before.
What's the Christmas special?
Oh, they did lots. Well, the QE2 was a Christmas special.
Was
Oh, was that this year? No, that was last year. That was last year we did that. Okay.
Okay. Anyway.
They did
It's-
lots. When you have your dinners or lunches, whatever, do you heat your plates?
The Christmas dinner?
No, I mean, it could be any sort of
No.
dinner. Okay. Why?
But why would you? But you know I'm very fussy. I don't like my food too hot. I don't like soup too hot. It's got to be...
Oh, no. Well, I agree because it burns your esophagus. But if you heat your plates, it'll just keep the food warmer for a bit longer so it doesn't go cold. And certain foods benefit from that.
Where's that come from?
Oh, there's discussion recently I've heard.
How do you heat plates, though?
So you can put them in the oven.
Mm-hmm.
So if you've maybe done your potatoes on 200, take the potatoes out and literally just put the plates in for a minute, and that's probably enough. And obviously use oven gloves or tea towels, see last week's episode, to, keep them warm. That'll do it. Or for example, if you're having a takeaway delivered, do you not put some plates in the oven for like 10 minutes before it arrives?
Sometimes, yeah.
On 50 degrees,
Yeah.
and you just keep them in there for 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
And that's enough. Or you can do what my parents did if we cast our mind back in the old house and they put an entire extension on the house so they could have warming drawers.
They did do that, didn't
They
they?
did. Because my mother always wanted warming drawers.
Did she? That's very extra.
So you can have special drawers that's just to keep it at a low temperature.
I do love... do you know, have I told you this? Christmas Eve, I am fuming. I've decided to stay in London for Christmas Eve. Right?
Okay.
The pub across the road from me, that pub I love, my local, yeah? Closed Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day. That's a piss take, that.
Well, they've got families to go to.
No. Hear me out. I don't think retail should be open on Christmas. I think retail should be shut Christmas Eve afternoon, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, because they work so hard.
Well, it's definitely shut Christmas Day.
Yeah, but they're not. They're open Boxing. You don't need to go shopping on Boxing Day. I'm sorry. I know I've been a bit controversial with my comments this year. What were you not?
You'll be on GB News next with this
What were you saying? You don't need eating, even though I've had it on most of December.
Oh yeah, what is this? You said that some newspapers done a whole story about you.
I said the other week, you don't need eating; it makes you soft, and I kind of agree. Like you shouldn't have the heating on all day. You should try not to, unless you're old. If you're old, then fair enough.
For your joints.
But I have had it on loads. But the pub, but retail, you don't need to go Christmas shopping on Boxing Day. Like. Shops do not need to be open on Boxing Day.
I was told, someone said to me the other day that apparently if you're looking at moving house, like Rightmove, everyone puts their house on the market on Boxing Day.
The busiest day on Rightmove's Boxing Day. I've heard that
before. There's some stats.
Apparently traffic's through the roof on Boxing Day.
Is it because everyone's like sick to death of their families and going through divorces?
Yeah, basically.
So they decide, right.
But yeah, you don't need to, you don't need to go big show. You don't need to on Boxing Day.
And at time of recording, we haven't done it yet, but we're going to be guests on the Wittering Whitehall's podcast, aren't we?
Yeah. You're the Michael and I'm your Hillary.
Thank you. Yes, we're going to do that, which is very nice.
Yeah, that'll be fun. I think that's coming out.
They don't normally have guests. They're a bit like us. They don't have guests.
Do they not?
No, they only have guests at the end of the series.
All right. Well, we're going to go to William's Etymology of the week.
Yes, it's a good one. It's themed this week.
Go on.
Christmas crackers.
Oh, or poppers, as the Americans call them.
Okay, well, we will find out why Christmas crackers were once not just for Christmas and were actually called Cossacks after these messages.
It's William, the etiquette geek. His knowledge is quite unique. He'll give you manners, a subtle tweak. It's time for William's etymology of the week. Cha 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 cha.
Lovely, love it.
Okay, so Christmas crackers.
Yes, and they were once called Cossacks. Now, Christmas crackers, obviously, beloved part of Christmas. Do you pull yours on Christmas?
Of course I do.
Yes, good. Do you cross arms to do it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, well done. Before or after the meal?
Before.
Yes, I say before, because then you wear the hat. Although I've got such a big head, it never fits on my head. So I have to do a little rip at the back.
Really?
Yeah.
You have got a fat head, haven't you? Sorry, a big head. Oh.
Yeah.
Do you?
But nice hands.
Did you see the ones in Harrods? No, Fortnum and Mason that were £1,000.
What?
£1,000 for crackers.
What you getting that? Fabergé egg?
I would like to know. You won't get tweezers in there. I don't mind getting the nail clippers. Can we all just agree that shitty little padlock you get, the Love Heart one? No one needs that.
No one does need that.
The others are quite handy. The cards are quite fun. Nail clippers, tweezers. Look, those little screwdrivers are good. They always come in out. They're really good. I've got 2 of them in Mandro. But the little love padlock. Let's sack them off.
Well, crackers themselves were invented by Tom Smith, and they emerged from his earlier idea of bonbons. And these were simple twists of tissue that contained sugared almonds, which was an idea he saw in Paris. When bonbon sales plummeted, however, after Christmas, Smith considered adding a seasonal motto. However, this short-term measure didn't bring the sales Smith dreamed of. So one evening, Tom Smith, imagine this with your mind, he was sitting by a fire and he heard a log crack, and it gave him an idea. And if he could somehow make his bonbons make this crackling sound as you open them, he knew he'd be on to a winner. And so after years of experimentation, in 1847, Tom Smith launched a larger and improved bonbon, a tissue paper tube with a motto and, rather than sugared almond, a small gift inside, namely a heart-shaped padlock. I don't think that was him. Anyway, Tom Smith called his new product Cossack because the crack sound reminded him of the whip of a Cossack horseman, which were Russian military riders, basically. Anyway, like previous bonbons, the Cossacks were originally sold all year, commemorating many different events. But eventually, the demand at Christmas became so great, they concentrated only on Christmas. And the paper hats and corny jokes were added after Tom Smith's death. So don't blame him.
Oh.
And today, Tom Smiths still make crackers, including special ones for the royal family. So the company still goes. So you can thank Tom Smith when you pull yours.
When did
this
jokes
Christmas.
start coming in and gifts?
I just literally told
yeah,
you
what
that.
year? I'd like to know. Was it the
Well,
50s?
it was before Tom Smith died.
You
so
don't know, do you?
it was in the late 1800s.
Oh, okay.
Is that all right?
Yeah, it's great.
Good.
It's lovely. I love Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
It's nice. Got it.
I prefer Christmas Eve rather than Christmas Day. Because Christmas Eve, there's still the anticipation it might happen.
Boxing Day is probably just as good as Christmas Day if the footy's on. Oh. But I like Christmas Day.
I do like Christmas
I
Day,
love
but Christmas
them.
Eve, there's the, it's tomorrow.
Love the gooch.
Right.
Love the perineum week. The gooch week. Crimbo limbo.
Get you with your Latin words.
I love Crimbo limbo week. It's the best. You get up and you're just like, you don't know what day it is. It's like 11 o'clock. You make a big cup of tea, just eat chocolate, just watch.
Well, don't
shite
forget
on
this
telly.
year, you're going on holiday.
You're like, oh, Toy Story 2's on. Let's just watch that and then go for a walk. It's class.
Oh,
It's
I
the
remember-
best week ever. It's so good.
I remember as a child when we had to go and have naps as children once, after lunch, whilst the adults were having their nap, and we were put into another room, and we had to watch. I remember vividly being forced to watch Toy Story 2. I mean, it's a very good film. I don't know why I was.
Every Christmas.
No, I think we watched it twice in a row, but we all had to sit there and we weren't tired. We wanted to play with the toys. We just opened the toys and then you're made to not play with them and watch the film.
What a terrible childhood you had.
Yes.
Right. You poor thing.
Thank you. I'm glad someone agrees.
You stop. No, you don't whinge. It sounds your mum's accent were a bit off there, weren't
Yeah, it was.
it? We had the best Christmas, William. We drank champagne, darlings, and then we put you away in the room and the adults had their nap time, if you know what I mean.
Now, last week, we pulled our names out of a hat for Secret Santa.
Yay! And it's time to deliver the gifts.
Now, Jordan, do you want to have a rummage through Santa's sack and see what comes out?
Yes, let's do it. So,
I think to do this, we probably should welcome him. This time he came and sat in front of a microphone. He announced he was off.
oh yeah, he did. He was
Yes.
off. Come on, producer Ben.
Come on. Where's that comma going? Come on, producer Ben.
One clap's good for him, actually.
Okay, yeah.
Just keep doing one clap until he gets there.
I mean, there's no enthusiasm on his face.
Melon and ham's an actual thing.
It's delicious.
God. Right, so remind me again. Hi, Ben.
Hi.
Remind us again why we're doing Secret Santa with just three of us, even though there's quite a few of us on the team.
It's your idea.
All right, have some.
Ben, have some
Have
Amarula.
some vermouth. What's it called?
Amarula.
Is this the way to Amarula?
I want Ben to have the Amarula first.
Every night I've been hugging my pillow. Hold me home to Amarilla. And sweet Marie who waits for me.
Have a drink.
Sha la 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 la. Sha la 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 la. Sha la 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 la.
Okay, pretend you like it.
It's just like Nesquik, isn't it?
Waits for me.
It's like Nesquik.
Just like Nesquik.
How
Oh, it
rude.
is a bit, isn't it?
It's just like Nesquik.
Oh, it is
it's
a
got
They
bit.
have
some- it's
not
got-
brought in Nesquik.
Was
something
Nesquik
about it.
purposely shaped like rabbit poo? It looks like rabbit droppings, doesn't it? Is that? Was
I
it?
don't think I've ever had Nesquik. You've never had melon and parma ham.
Take what I said before. You had a horrible childhood. You really did. I weren't being sarky. You were forced to nap and never had Nesquik. Did you ever have Golden Grahams?
Oh,
No,
They were best.
No.
Golden Nuggets.
no.
Oh, Golden Nuggets get you off your tits.
Do you know what my childhood cereal was?
Go on.
Fruit and fibre.
Are you being serious? We had every colour at rainbow in our cupboard.
No, we had fruit and... What was your breakfast cereal, Ben?
Weetabix.
What was it? Cocoa Pops?
Oh.
I had them all. I had Ready Brack. That made me sick once, so I didn't have that
I
again.
love Ready Brack.
I think I was sick on Golden Grahams as well, actually. I was
Poor-
a sick
poor
child.
Grahams.
You do look like a sickly Victorian child,
I know.
don't you?
I know. It's that time of year.
Right, come on, how are we doing this then?
What are we doing? How do we know who's got what, though?
We've got a box in front of us. So we're now, someone's done the wrapping.
Okay.
Okay,
We probably need to explain what's in front of us.
this plastic box, there is a Greg's Bag Some Joy.
Okay.
I wonder who that's from.
And there's a golden
There's a golden
envelope.
envelope, and there's another golden
Oh, right,
envelope.
so the golden envelope says Ben.
Yeah.
This one says Jordan. And I assume that one's for you, William. So,
Right, who's opening first?
okay, who should open first? You open first. Okay. So,
What have you got,
there,
William?
from your Secret Santa, it was a Greg's goodie bag. Okay.
Lovely.
So,
I've got a Greg's card for £10.
£10 voucher.
Thank you.
hold it to the camera, show everyone.
Says to Willie. Thank you. Why is the from crossed out?
Because you're not meant to know who it's from.
Oh,
and then
see.
you've got some little festive bits there.
But hang on, how have you? If it's
It's a
£10 budget.
Oh, well, I've heard. I've heard.
Always one, isn't there?
So there's some cookies there.
Cookies.
Yeah.
I've got some shortbread. Oh, I've got a yum yum.
Yeah.
I love the yum yum.
Yeah,
Yum,
okay,
yum.
some little festive treats there for you. That's a festive bake. Try that. Just try it, please. Just try
How
it.
long has that been there?
No, I only bought it an hour ago. I did. Try it. I've never had a festive bake.
A
Go
festive. What can I ask? What's in it?
on. Turkey.
Oh.
Go on, I'll have a bite. Have a bite.
This will go so well with the Amarula. Delicious.
Oh, it's good. Do you want them?
And what's this?
Vegetarian.
Sausage roll.
Is it sausage or vegetarian?
Are you vegetarian this week?
Yeah.
Can you have this?
Confirmed.
No, it's...
No.
Can I have one of the shortbreads?
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
sorry.
No.
Can you open it up for me?
What should our slave die of? It's already open. Which is a vote of confidence. Jordan!
Excuse me, I think your Secret Santa might go hungry on the train here.
Oh dear.
What's the etiquette for when someone's actually...
You had a greedy little elf, didn't you?
Father Christmas has been, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, take your pick, Ben.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, thank you, Santa.
No, the way you're looking at me is your Secret Santa.
Okay,
I
thank-
know it's from me. Shall I do me next?
Mhm.
What is it? It's an envelope. Is it a voucher? Is it a pass? Oh, please say I get one free punch in 2025. Just once, no repercussion.
To who?
To you.
To me?
Yeah. Can I get just one
If you can say that word you were trying to say.
repercussions?
Oh,
I'm
okay.
I'd never hit you. I've never
Thank
had a
you.
fight. Okay, what's this? You can't touch or feel your present from your Secret Santa, but you can hear it. Tell Adam to press play for your Secret Santa sexted surprise.
Oh.
Is this it?
If you like a chap who's cheeky and northern, you're in for a treat with our Jordan. And if a giggle is what you seek, you're sure to love Jordan's jolly joke of the week. Cha 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 cha.
Oh.
Let me hear it again! That's class!
If you like a chap who's cheeky and northern, you're in for a treat
With
our Jordan. And if a giggle is what you seek, you're sure to love Jordan's jolly joke of the week. Cha 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 cha.
That's amazing.
Oh.
Hey, considering I said I always guess surprises, you've got me quite a few lately.
Can I just say, whoever's given
is
you
from
this
you.
gift, it's en route.
Okay.
So this is a photograph of it, so you'll need to describe what it is. I ordered it and then realised it wasn't going to arrive in time.
Okay. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
It's a mug.
Yes?
Producer. Someone who is behind the scenes but still the star of the show, it says on the mug.
And I thought that
And
was
it's-
very producer
It's
Ben.
very nice, but it's not even here.
Yeah.
Well,
Why
it's
is it not
coming.
here? That's not good.
I mean-
It's coming from America.
Okay.
Producer.
Okay.
Oh, will
Yeah.
you get me one of them?
Well, you're not a producer.
No, but for lads in studio
No. Well, I sent you the link.
and lasses.
It's
Okay.
coming from Etsy.
We should say thank you to Stephen for the jingle. He's been
Thank
he's
you,
been working
Stephen.
very hard.
Oh, bless
recently.
you, Stephen.
Bless you. Thank you so much. It's a very, very common jingle, but thank you very much. Well, it's football, isn't it?
Surely we should have a joke from Jordan. I know we did struggle last week.
I mean,
but-
struggle. Didn't even have a barrel to scrape. Do you want to do a joke?
Paul McCartney's on.
Okay, I think that's my time to leave.
Producer Ben, everyone.
Thank
Happy
you.
Christmas.
Lovely. Right, should we go to listeners' problems and dilemmas?
Yes, and remember, for the last time this year, we have no idea what is coming up. Let's start from this one from Kim. Dear William Jordan and EPB, every year I stay with my sister Kate for a few days over the holidays, and many of our meals after Christmas Day consist of leftovers. The issue is that Kate insists on reheating all the leftovers at once every single time instead of portioning out just what's needed for the meal. This means food gets repeatedly reheated and refrigerated, which I'm sure you'll agree is not only unappetizing, but also a potential food safety issue.
Yeah, I do that. I reheat food again.
No,
I wouldn't do it all in one batch, but I have been known to.
I've tried stepping in and offering to prepare leftovers myself, but I can't always get to it before her. When I once suggested just taking out a portion instead, she looked at me like I'd grown another head and said no. The rest of the family seems aware of her habit, but no one has said anything. So what do? I'd really like to make it through the holidays without turning her reheated casserole into my final meal. Wow.
I think maybe suggest it like you've done with us. You could just say, because she probably don't know, say, why don't you just portion it up first?
Well, no, she's tried that.
Oh,
But she gets looked as if she's grown another head.
well, you're shit out of luck then, I'm afraid.
Maybe just don't eat, which is unfortunate. But if you're that worried
Just
about
say,
it, don't
just
eat.
lie and say you've got really icky tummy, so I don't want to I just don't reheat this food.
Yes, or certain things you could have cold. You know, turkey, you can have literally cold turkey. You can have
Is that
that.
where that comes from? No, it
It's not
doesn't.
necessarily the most.
Love a turkey and stuffing butty. The cranberry sauce.
Yeah, but hot
Opposite
turkey
day.
or cold?
Cold.
Well, there we go. So there are certain things I'm sure you could eat cold.
I never met like a turkey curry and stuff. People
Oh,
do that,
don't.
they?
Oh, don't.
What?
Oh, no. That's going to make me throw up.
Why?
No, it's disgusting. I can't. The smell of turkey curry, leftover turkey curry after Christmas. No. It's absolutely vile.
See, hear me out. A lot of people don't like turkey,
No.
but if it's cooked properly, do you not like turkey?
No, not turkey curry.
If you, what if
Oh, and
it's-
don't even say turkey pie either.
Hear me out.
No, don't.
Would you rather eat turkey curry or lick a fanny?
I think I'd rather go down on minge.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Would you actually? If you had to choose, two of them were on a plate.
Yeah.
Would you?
No.
Wow.
No. I think I'd just rather sort of evaporate.
You'd lose your symbol as a platinum gay when you went up to,
I'm not a platinum gay.
when you go up to Devon. It's gay heaven.
I cracked the code.
Mm.
Wow.
It's a sassy St. Peter on the gate. Call that a halo. So last year.
This one is from Connor. Dear William Jordan, EPB, and the whole Sexted crew, I'm hoping you can help me navigate a tricky situation. My parents are now amicably divorcing and navigating their own paths to happiness. While I'm genuinely happy for them and their new relationships, my mother's boyfriend, Tom, has created a bit of a snag. He refuses to meet my father. This puts me in a challenging position, especially around family occasions like Christmas. My fiancé and I are hosting a Christmas gathering, bringing our families together, including both of my parents. Now that Tom is firmly in the picture, things are more complicated. Initially, I assumed my father's girlfriend would be visiting for Christmas, but due to a last-minute change, she won't arrive until January. To avoid my dad spending Christmas alone, I invited him, but I didn't run it by my mum first. When I told her, she wasn't thrilled and reminded me that Tom still doesn't feel comfortable being around my dad, even though they'll have to meet at my wedding in June. Feeling stuck, I suggested my mum attend without Tom for a few hours so we could have the whole family together, something we haven't done since last Christmas. She wasn't keen on the idea and got quite frustrated. So, what should I do? Should I uninvite my dad, knowing it will upset him, or try to convince my mum to come with or without Tom? Well, I would say don't uninvite your dad. Your father hasn't done anything wrong.
Absolutely not, right. First of all, tell Tom to piss off. And also, second thing, being really serious, Connor, right, Tom needs to grow up. Literally needs to grow up, right?
Look, what we don't know...
Unless there's something we don't know that's going on why Tom don't want to meet your father. But it can't be that bad if you want to have him round. Look, I'm being genuinely serious here and be a bit soppy, especially to a lot of our listeners. It can be so... We'd be lying if we said Christmas can be so hard work, especially with divorced parents and step parents and stuff and trying to make everyone happy. It is stressful, but I'd just say you're not the only person going through it, especially with parents. And trying to keep everyone happy every Christmas ain't always going to work. You sound like an absolute lovely lad. who's trying to keep both your mum happy and you don't want your dad on his own. So, no, you can't uninvite your dad. Absolutely not. And I think you need to have to turn around and say to your mum, well, if Tom don't want to come, then he don't want to come. And then you've got your mum and dad there.
Yeah, it's not up for negotiation.
It's down to your mum and Tom. I think your mum should still come, but
And also, it's so much better, rather than the wedding in June, your wedding in June, being the first time that everyone's in the same room, which then creates an atmosphere on the happiest day of your life, hopefully. I would much better to do it something like this.
Yeah.
I would absolutely stick to your guns. Well, that's my decision. That's why I've invited, and keep it at that.
Yeah.
And let them all grow up.
It's so stressful as well this time of year. I hope you sort it, Connor.
Well, I'm very sorry that is a situation you have to deal with.
Enjoy your turkey curry unboxing.
Oh, don't.
I can't believe I've said this.
We're dicing with very thin ice. We're on thin ice anyway. Don't.
Oh yeah, you've been ill this week, haven't you?
I have. Don't talk about that.
Mikey said it's like leaking a radiator.
We've got more dilemmas in a minute. Okay, this next one is from Greg. Hello, William Jordan and the podcast Elves. I'm a relatively recent G&Diva, so I've been catching up on your back catalogue like nobody's business. Loving it.
Yeah.
With the festive season upon us, I'm reminded of a dilemma from a work night out a couple of years ago. A large group of us went to a nice Italian restaurant in Glasgow where much alcohol was consumed and good times were had by all.
Shock in Glasgow. Puh.
As we were leaving, I noticed one of the bottles of wine on the table was only half finished, which seemed a bit wasteful. Emboldened by the wine already consumed, I decided to slip the bottle into my bag to enjoy later. Unfortunately, at that very moment, my boss's boss returned to collect her handbag and caught me in the act like a character from Oliver Twist. She laughed it off, saying I was right not to let the wine go to waste, but I still felt mortified.
Why?
What's the etiquette for half-finished bottles of wine in a restaurant? And what should you do when you've behaved like an absolute wino in front of senior management?
Oh, you're overthinking it. It's only a bottle of wine. It's half bottle. You've done well there. Don't let it go to waste.
I think if you've already paid for it, which obviously you have, or you will be paying for it, I think it's fine to say to the restaurant, do you mind if we take this out? It is yours. Is it the most sophisticated behaviour?
What do you mean? Do you mind if you're taking it out? You don't have to ask to take it out.
No, it's almost a rhetorical question. But you're making it not an issue. You don't need to sort of sneak it out. You go, well, I'm doing it.
Who is it that's sent this in?
This is from Greg.
Greg, you're fine. And Greg, level with us. Was it a bottle of wine or was it a bottle of Buckfast in Glasgow?
Yeah, probably. But no, I think you just own it.
No, I'm feeling sick about downing that Buckfast. On stage. Oh, that hangover.
But you've only got yourself to blame.
Was it top 5? No, it was nearly top 5, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, Leeds was still top 5. Oh, I don't know how I went on stage that day. I really don't.
I would say, yeah, there's nothing wrong. If the restaurants say no, I think then you're perfectly within your rights to say, okay, we're going to have 50% off the cost of that bottle I've just paid for. But they're not going to. To conclude that, Greg, you can take a bottle of wine from a restaurant.
Yeah.
But I would just own it and ask for it. Because, I mean, you literally own it, but I would sort of own the action so you don't, quote unquote, look like an absolute wino.
Also, Greg, you sound like such a lovely lad. Believe me, senior management would have seen worse behaviour that night from members of staff than someone pinching a bottle of wine that you paid for that's technically not pinching.
Well, there we go. That's it for the year.
I know.
We've limped to the finish line.
Well, thank you for your questions and dilemmas this year. And what a year it's been.
Yes.
We'll be back with the next series of Help I Sex My Boss on the 14th of January. We're going to have a little Christmas break, reset.
Yes.
Going to be refreshed and better than ever.
Oh, good.
But yeah, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you all. And we don't say this enough. Thank you for listening to us this year and thank you for a great 2024.
You're the best listeners to any podcast there is, so thank you very much. And Jordan, thank you for everything you have done.
Thank you. And thank you, we don't say this enough as well, to Audio Always and the wonderful team here.
Yes. Ben, Stuart, Izzy, Adam, Alex, Mass, Joe, Ollie, Leanne, Paul. Thank you to everybody.
Thank you. And we will leave you with our favourite Christmas carol.
Do you want to clarify which one this is?
Do you want to do Wish You Merry Christmas? I think we did
We've
that
done
one.
that one. We did Little Donkey. We've done All I Want for Christmas.
What should we sing then?
Hark the Herald?
What about Is This the Way to Amarillo?
No, that's not Christmas.
Yeah, but we could
I don't know. Silent Night.
No, it's quite a sad Silent Night. It reminds me of war. Not that I was in it. Reminds me of first
Away
one.
in a Manger.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Away in a manger no crib for a bed. The little Lord Jesus laid down his sweet head. The stars in the bright sky looked down where he lay. If I remember this. The little Lord Jesus asleep on the hay. Good.
Goodbye.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.